This is what happens when a mother decides to throw her own baby somewhere it doesn't belong.
We discovered a dead baby in the bathroom.
Oh my god.
But what happens when officers are reported of a baby being drowned by its own mother?
I got a child with a stab wound in the chest. I need medical priority 1.
Some calls leave even the most experienced officers shaken to their core. In Calhoun County, what began as a welfare check turned into a horrifying discovery. A mother caught in an unthinkable act.
We're out. County unit in front of me. It's going to be the one on the right there with the door ajar.
This body cam surfaced in June 2023, when a distress call was received from a disturbed sibling, begging for help. Officers were dispatched to the home, unsure of what they were about to face. What they walked into would test their training and resolve like never before.
Make an entry to this channel.
Make an entry.
Sheriff's Department.
Public safety. Got someone in here.
You're moving there?
Yep.
That's priority. Let's check it. Buddha.
As they entered the house, the scene was chaotic. The smell of chemicals hung thick in the air. The officers could sense this was only the beginning. They could hear voices from a bathroom that was locked shut. On knocking on the door, there was no response. The officer immediately began kicking the bathroom door, only to discover something that would send chills down anyone's spine.
No! What's going on? Stabbed it in the throat. Dispatch 23.
There, in the bathroom, they found the mother, her expression cold and detached, holding her 2-year-old child underwater in the bathtub. Time slowed as officers shouted commands, rushing to pull the child from her grasp.
I got a child with a stab wound in the chest. I need medical priority 1.
I'm clear, stab wound to the chest.
Wake up, baby.
Stand up.
The mother was drowning it in the bathtub when we found it.
Stand up.
The toddler wasn't breathing. It had stab wounds on its chest. The officer called in for medical assistance immediately. Frantically, the officer began CPR, fighting against the clock. Meanwhile, the mother was restrained, her actions incomprehensible as her other children cried softly in the background.
Need me on the line as well if you can, please.
Okay.
How can I help?
That's your help.
2, 3, 4, 5,
7-3 surrendered.
9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. She's coming.
Breathe for us, son.
Breathe.
Breathe for us, son. Come on. Keep
breathing.
She's cuffed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 14, 15. Breathe for me, baby. Come on. You alright?
There you go.
That's
There you
Metro
go.
6. Baby's starting to cry.
Clear, baby's starting to cry.
Come on,
What's-
honey. Come on, honey.
Wake up, baby. I don't know. It's not bad. 2706. I got not much active bleeding from the injury. It's below the throat.
The officer kept doing CPR, praying for the baby's life. Miraculously, the toddler gasped for air, letting out a weak but heart-wrenching cry. Officers continued to stabilize the child. Their relief short-lived as they realized the trauma that all 3 children of the woman had endured. The mother was taken into custody. But for those officers, The scene would replay in their minds for years to come. But now, just imagine a hospital visit turning into a chilling investigation.
About this, but in terms of delivering a baby and it looked like you tried to hide it, we do have to have the police involved.
In Artesia, New Mexico, a young woman walked into a hospital seeking medical attention. What unfolded next was beyond shocking. A secret was hidden, a life was lost, and the discovery sent waves of horror through the medical staff. But what truly happened in that bathroom?
So they started working her up. We did a pregnancy test on her, showed positive. She was a 9, that she had sex. Then she said she had to go to the bathroom. She went to the bathroom. She was in there for quite a while. We kept knocking on the door. Finally, we got her to open the door, and there was blood everywhere. She was cleaning it up. So we took her back to the room, and I was afraid that she knew she was pregnant. She had done something to herself. So the doctor started doing an exam on her. We had the lady come to clean the bathroom. She put the baby in the trash can, and then she put another clean liner over the top of it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So when they looked in there, there was no trash in there, but a door, and there was blood everywhere. She was cleaning it up. So we took her back to the room.
The footage begins with an officer explaining to 19-year-old Alexei, "You are detained. You're not free to leave."
Something to herself. So the doctor started doing an exam on her. We had the lady come to clean the bathroom.
The hospital staff had been piecing together the unimaginable. Earlier that year, Alexei had tested positive for pregnancy and locked herself in the bathroom. Staff grew suspicious after hearing no response for an extended period.
She put the baby in the trash can, and then she put another clean liner over the top of it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So when they looked in there, there was no trash in there, but it was underneath the clean bag. The baby's dead. Okay, we have him in trauma too, but she killed the kid.
Yeah. How old was the?
When Alexei finally opened the door, blood was everywhere. She was calmly cleaning it up, avoiding questions. Nurses, worried for her health, sent in a housekeeper to sanitize the space. What they found would haunt them.
I don't know, it's full term. She just had it, in the bathroom was what happened. And then whatever she did, I don't know, she's gonna lie. She wouldn't tell us she's pregnant. She's been lying the whole time.
Okay.
So that's what's going on. I just pulled the doctor out of the room, so nothing's been said to the patient or the mother that's in there yet.
Okay.
I have Leela, the housekeeper, if you want to interview her.
Yeah.
She's the one that kind of found under
Because
the
I wanted
trash.
to get with you guys first and then get with her to get her statement before I even did anything.
Well, I'm not sure.
The housekeeper discovered a trash bag that felt unusually heavy. Beneath a fresh liner, hidden out of sight, was a newborn baby. The silence in the room turned to disbelief. Doctors confirmed the baby had been carried to full term, but did not survive. The autopsy revealed the cause of death: homicide.
Charge, and this is what has happened.
Okay.
You can interview the nurse that had her,
Okay.
the 2 nurses that were taking care of her. You can talk to the tech, which is Lori. She's the one that went in there and actually found it, because Leela's like, this is really heavy.
Okay.
So then Lori went in there, and then of course the baby was underneath the clean liner.
Okay. Yeah. If we can speak with Lori, that way
Okay, I'll get Lori and I'll get Leela.
So officer, he's the first.
Alexei's mother, visibly shaken, pleads with her daughter, "Why didn't you tell us? What did you do?" Alexei responds tearfully, insisting the baby wasn't crying when it was born.
The thing now is I need to make sure that the mother, the woman who delivered the baby, is medically stable. I don't know if she delivered a placenta. She's bleeding a lot. I just got her accepted to Loveless. So I need to get her up there as soon as possible.
Okay. Check this over right
Okay, so how I need to tell her what's going on, and I need to tell the mother what's going on. The mother, they're both in there together. Is one of you willing to be present for that conversation?
And I'll go in there.
Are you guys going?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go in right now and do this.
While we're doing that,
And then I'll make sure Leela comes down, Lori.
I'm sorry, there's here. We discovered a dead baby in the bathroom.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. It came out of me and I didn't know what to do.
Lexi, I told you about this.
But it
I just asked you, baby, to tell me the truth.
was scary. It was not crying or nothing.
What did you do to it?
Okay, stop right here.
I
Stop,
just
stop.
couldn't-
Number one priority, guys. Number one priority is she just had a baby. I don't know if she's delivered the placenta. She's bleeding significantly.
Imagine the sheer audacity of a mother throwing her baby in a trash can only to then play the victim card, crying and claiming she didn't know what to do, all while being surrounded by a team of professional medical staff.
In terms, I'm sorry about this, but in terms of delivering a baby and it looked like you tried to hide it, we do have to have the police involved.
And nothing was crying. It came out with nothing.
I know. But the baby's gonna have to be taken for autopsy and there'll be an investigator and everything.
And just like that, their faces shifted the moment they heard the police would be involved. Because why not? The child deserves justice for being born to a mother like that.
I'm the charge nurse here. Do you guys have any questions for me?
Like, how big is the baby?
It's full term.
What? 9 months?
Nothing was crying.
Let's see. Have you watched the news of the girls that what they do to their babies and what they go to jail?
Nothing was crying.
Where did you put the baby at? Tell me the truth.
In there.
517.
That came out of your toilet bag?
It was crying.
You put it in the bag?
Yes.
Yeah.
In what bag?
It was
Why didn't you say anything to us? Do you want to get in trouble for this now? You could get in trouble for this baby.
Mom, alright, just give it time, okay? I'm going to speak to detectives whenever she's ready, okay?
She's definitely in trouble for committing such an horrific crime. But what's even more shocking is how those tears seem like nothing more than crocodile tears. She's not sad for the baby, only for herself.
Okay.
Not covered that where I'm going.
Yeah, no, she already knows. Detective.
Is she going?
Yeah, she should be. Detective's up there talking with her right now. So, you have any other questions for us? Okay. Excuse me. I'll see how it is later.
In the end, the baby's death was ruled a homicide, leading to 19-year-old Alexei Treviso being charged with first-degree murder. High-speed chases don't always end with flashing lights. Sometimes they uncover a hidden nightmare.
Driver in custody.
On a scorching day in Cameron County, Texas, a silver Toyota roared down Military Highway, defying every police attempt to stop it. Sirens blared, speeds climbed, and the pursuit turned into a deadly game of cat and mouse. But when the chase finally came to a halt, the shocking contents of the car told a darker story.
That's stuff here.
3 out of 6.
Alright, 4, DPS is on primary. DPS is on primary.
3 out of 607.
On August 19, 2022, a Texas DPS trooper had tried to pull over a silver Toyota on Military Highway 281 for a minor traffic violation.
Vehicle still traveling westbound on Military. What's the vehicle at?
About to pass up, take right, copy.
Speed's approximately 95 miles per hour.
Number speeds of 90 miles an hour.
We just passed 1421, still westbound. Okay, we're approaching 1732.
966, no air off to take one of our units, please.
Yeah, we're still westbound, past 1732.
Yeah, for me, continuing westbound Military 31, west of 1732.
3 IMO 33 on 607A. Be advised, BP is saying that vehicles took one of their units.
Yeah, it's M4. He did strike one of them. We're still going to be westbound right now.
Vehicle approaching 1577, still westbound Military.
3 out of 605, let's go. I'm gonna be setting up on 2520 and 281 with the bike. See if they come this way.
21 past 1577.
But the driver, 18-year-old Azael Pena, refused to stop. Instead, he floored it, leading officers on a high-speed chase that reached dangerous speeds of over 95 miles per hour. Police units struggled to keep up, their lights flashing and sirens wailing as they trailed him. Despite the high speeds, officers maintained their pursuit, determined not to lose sight of the fleeing suspect as the chase escalated into a heart-pounding race against time.
732. Correction, 732.
Approaching the expressway at this time.
Southbound, took a right, frontage road on 77, south front. It's a silver and colored Toyota Corolla. It's one of the front wheels is messed up.
Okay, we're approaching R100. He's going all the way to the...
I got visual. He's 607. I'm still southbound, US 27.
The situation escalated when Pena sideswiped a US Border Patrol vehicle, forcing officers to call in air support. The pursuit stretched for miles, with the DPS helicopter tracking the car as it weaved dangerously through traffic.
Vehicle's pulling over.
Appreciate one-way vehicles pulling over.
Driver in custody. He's an address of 1905 West 43.
Eventually, Pena's car came to a stop, its front tire shattered from the intense chase. Officers quickly apprehended him, but the real shock came when they searched the vehicle. Inside the back seat and trunk, they discovered 10 large bundles of marijuana, weighing a staggering 240 pounds. This stolen ambulance tore through Atlanta's streets in a reckless pursuit you have to see to believe.
765 is calling.
Alright, Phoenix, we got a will call it. We are continuing westbound on Lake Harbor, coming up to Jonesboro Road.
It all began on April 17th, 2024 in Atlanta, Georgia, when 27-year-old Ladarius Williams pulled off a brazen theft. He rushed an ambulance through the city recklessly. But this wasn't a paramedic responding to an emergency. It was a stolen ambulance on a dangerous rampage.
They're down with Phoenix on this pursuit with the ambulance. And I'm with GSP. So we know where they're located. South on Jonesboro right now, still in pursuit.
Hey, X3, just be mindful, your tire's out in the back.
I got it. I heavy traffic up ahead, Jonesboro, possibly.
Heavy traffic up ahead, there's a red light.
Ladarius Williams was being treated at Piedmont Henry Hospital when, for reasons still unclear, he decided to hijack a private Amiramed ambulance parked outside. As if that weren't shocking enough, 2 paramedics were still inside. Realizing what was happening, they made a desperate decision. They jumped out of the moving vehicle, leaving the stolen ambulance in Williams's hands.
Right now.
I got it, that APD's got a Durango that's fit certified. I got one of got a spinning.
Stationary at the light, we are continuing southbound here if he makes it through these vehicles.
Southbound on Jonesboro, I just passed Commerce.
Alright, still southbound on Jonesboro.
It's cool. I authorized him to put it.
What followed was nothing short of cinematic chaos. Williams blasted through Conkle Road and Mount Zion Road, accelerating wildly and ignoring every traffic law. Atlanta police, with assistance from the Georgia State Patrol, scrambled to contain the unfolding mayhem.
GSP unit, 2 units in one car. Get someone in the top six in the passenger seat.
Okay,
Try to get the other side of the vehicle.
He gave me the green light. Oh, car coming up. That's cool. Thank you. You want to try this side? Right now, I'm gonna wait for a good. Hold on, Smitty. Hold on. Can you see?
I'm almost there in the drawing here.
Right, stationary at South Avenue and Cloud, continuing westbound over Cloud.
110, give the APD. They're going to tear the SUV. You're going to tear your shit up.
Despite the deflation of the ambulance's tires by a skillfully deployed stock stick device, Williams refused to stop. Sparks flew from the wheels as the deflated tires dragged along Tara Boulevard.
Traffic over here. Yeah, I'm finna ramble. Watch out. Hey, hit me right at
1050 with a light pole, 1050 with a light pole. Tara Boulevard and Robert E. Lee. He is getting out blackmail.
The pursuit reached its climax when Georgia State Patrol executed a pit maneuver, sending the ambulance careening off the road, crashing through a grassy median and slamming into a concrete utility pole.
Blackmail dreads, blue pants.
Sit down.
But even then, the chaos wasn't over. Williams kicked open the ambulance door and bolted, sprinting into a nearby residential area. Officers from multiple jurisdictions joined forces, chasing him on foot. Finally, after a tense few moments, they caught up to Williams and took him into custody. The rampage was over, but the sheer destruction left behind was unforgettable. This fugitive's desperate run led to a high-speed chase that hit 120 miles per hour.
Eastbound Roosevelt. Eastbound Roosevelt.
A black GMC Sierra raced down Highway 67, reaching deadly speeds of 120 miles per hour. Behind it, Arkansas State Police in hot pursuit.
So I think she said correct.
Yeah, he's playing. Got it.
Volume put his mouth in the out of 22 out of 29 southbound of 2, trying to catch up to a black GMC with a 28 plate of 175 young extra.
On May 20th, 2023 in Little Rock, Arkansas, police attempted to stop 42-year-old Christopher Monroe, already wanted for drug trafficking and evading arrest in multiple states. This wasn't his first escape attempt, and Monroe wasn't going down without a fight.
22 stretched out. He's doing it. 22 stretched out.
1022, I'm still in it. We're 67 South. I tried to ram his vehicle. Speeds of 115 right now, 67 South, getting on 40 westbound.
As officers boxed him in, Monroe found gaps to push through. One trooper attempted a pit maneuver, but it backfired catastrophically, sending the patrol car slamming into a concrete barrier. Monroe sped off unscathed, with the chase now crossing the Arkansas River.
5 Little Rock on Primary, we're westbound Roosevelt.
They pop now, primary westbound at Roosevelt.
Got him for you, I'll call it now. Speed's 90.
Speed's 90.
Passing Main.
Passing Main.
Speeds climbed to 120 miles per hour as Monroe weaved through traffic with reckless abandon. Officers clung to him, their sirens wailing, refusing to let the fugitive escape again. The tension peaked as Monroe turned back toward downtown Little Rock.
Looks like we're going to be going south on MLK. I got cut off. I'm trying to catch back up.
Police coordinated to strike back. A trooper rammed Monroe's truck from behind, sending the GMC into a chaotic spin. The truck rolled, smashed into a brick wall, and came to a brutal stop. But the drama wasn't over.
Hit and roll over.
Get on the door! Left side, left side. Get up! Put your hands! Put your hands by your back! Wait, I got it. Hey, man, I can't go that way, man. No, hey, this is the way you're going. Stupid bitch. God damn it. Give me your hand, motherfucker! Push my arm around, dog! Shit! Ah! Right here. We're good. Piece of get up. Get your ass up.
Monroe stumbled out of the wreckage as officers surrounded the vehicle. He tried resisting, but it was too late. Police pulled him out, recovering a shocking haul: fentanyl, cocaine, meth, heroin, and a loaded firearm, plus $8,612 in cash.
Hey! You put a lot of people at risk doing that stupid shit! Dude, 4 fucking times, you motherfucker! Hey, did anybody get hurt? 4 motherfucking times! Anybody get hurt, though? Fuck you! Shut up! Hey. Shut up! Nobody got hurt because I fucking needed it with your stupid ass! Hey, nobody get hurt. I got it. Hey. 22 to the road, 10-16. 2 to the left. Anybody else running? Hey, these cars on the road. What do you say? What is it, Sergeant? Hey, you're gonna get in the car. You're gonna get in the car. Get your ass up. Get up. Fine, we'll drag his ass in.
As Monroe was hauled away, his long-running escape streak ended for good. This high-speed chase was one of Arkansas State Police's most intense, and the footage leaves little to the imagination. This pursuit has it all: a high-speed motorcycle chase, a convicted felon, and a deadly crash. On November 6, 2021, a routine traffic stop in Hahira, Georgia, escalated into a deadly high-speed chase that would push the limits of law enforcement. Deputy with the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office spotted 25-year-old Uriah Wade Hall speeding on his silver Suzuki motorcycle. With the skull decal proudly displayed on the front, he wasn't just speeding, he was taunting law enforcement, ramping up to 145 miles per hour as he raced down I-75, leaving officers struggling to keep up.
349, there's also a lake cross unit at almost 5.
deputies attempted a rolling roadblock, Hall showed no signs of slowing down, dodging the first attempt. He was racing at full speed when the police attempted another block, but the second block wasn't as easy to escape. With one sharp maneuver, the chase took a violent turn. Hall lost control of the motorcycle and crashed hard, sliding into the far left lane of traffic. Emergency crews were called, and Hall was quickly surrounded by law enforcement. But what they found on him was far more chilling than just a reckless driver.
All you had to do was stop! What'd you run for, numbnuts? What'd you run for, numbnuts? He's up. Ain't no... He's up. Please stop. Who else involved? Push traffic that way.
On the ground next to him, a loaded 9mm pistol, 829 grams of meth, heroin, digital scales, and over $1,600 cash. Hall wasn't just fleeing from the law. He was armed and carrying enough drugs to bring down an entire network. As deputies took him into custody, one question loomed. How much longer could this dangerous felon continue evading the law? A 911 call led investigators to unravel a chilling tale of murder, mutilation, and unimaginable brutality.
Hey! Motherfucker! Get out!
In a chilling turn of events, police responded to a frantic call about a stabbing in March 2021. What they found when they arrived at the scene would leave them, and viewers, shocked and disturbed.
Upon arriving at the home, the police found the reporting party on the front porch.
All right. Come on here. Do me a favor. Just hang out right here while I see if I can find a pulse on him.
You mind if I take a shower?
Not yet.
On March 13th, 2021, in Florida, a man called 911 to report a stabbing that had just occurred. The officers pulled up to the house and found the caller waiting on the front porch. As the officers approached the porch, they were met with an individual, the caller's grandmother, who had already passed. The victim claimed on the 911 call that he had acted in self-defense.
We already get an account of what happened, or?
Yeah, we got a verbal. Walk me through over time. So you guys are on the front porch. And then what happened?
I was sitting there smoking some weed I got from right here down the road, and all I do is smoke weed. Right. I stopped. I've been clean for like 3 months now, 2 months now, something like that. I don't remember. And I told myself I wasn't going to smoke weed, but my pop said it's cool as long as I stay away from all the other bullshit. You know what I mean? And I was smoking weed, and that's all I was smoking. The motherfuckers had to put something in it because the shit made me feel weird as fuck. And then that was it. I was sat at the table and lunged at.
The caller's bloodied hands told a grim story, but things took a bizarre turn when the officers began questioning him. He claimed to have been smoking marijuana. He spoke about feeling weird after using the drugs and told officers that someone had lunged at him with a knife.
Oh. You sure you don't need EMS check out?
You say you're feeling funny. You want them to at least check your vitals, make sure everything's okay?
Yeah, I mean,
we'll get them to come check you out.
I'm good.
You sure? I mean, they're right down the road, so it's not a big deal. They can come at least check your vitals. You said something's not right and you think something was in your marijuana. I don't want to not give you medical attention if you think something's wrong.
As the situation developed, things took a darker twist. The victim's behavior seemed increasingly erratic, and his story began to shift. He denied needing medical attention, despite clearly not being okay.
Have any?
Do you have anything or no?
No, not weapon-wise. Nothing.
Okay, just making sure.
The confusion deepened as the victim's story was now riddled with holes. He claimed to be armed, but nothing was found on him.
There's a dog that's aggressive. Other than that, I don't know where Junior is. I asked and he didn't know. So.
Oh.
What?
Junior?
Yeah. Where's Junior?
Ronnie Jr. right here.
Ronnie. Okay, what is that?
Those are ears.
Those are ears. Can you hold those out for me?
After questioning the victim further, officers began to wonder, where was the son? Junior. The situation took an even darker turn as the victim reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be ears. That's Junior, he said, confirming their worst fears.
Hey! Motherfucker! Get down! No. Get off! He's trying to get his place gun. Have it? No. Okay. Taser. Fucker. 33 traffic light. We're fighting them.
Moments after this, the caller started behaving aggressively all of a sudden and was immediately handcuffed by the police officers.
Lethal. I got lethal. Sheriff's office! Sheriff's office! Anybody in there by side of south? Sheriff's office! Sheriff's office! Stop it. Knock it off. He's scared.
I don't hear any EMS sound like.
Yeah.
Stay down.
Don't do anything, I said, please. I'm asking you. If the medical guys come and take a look at you. It's unusual.
Yeah.
We just cleared the residence. There's a 90 in there that was aggressive. There's nobody in there. Seniors on the front porch.
The house was cleared, but the officers were still processing the blood, the body parts, and the horror of it all. And as they searched for answers, they discovered that the ears shown by the caller belonged to his grandmother. This man was finally arrested and sentenced to 50 years in state prison for attempted murder.